everyone. Welcome to online lecture of Standard 10 Political Science Chapter 2 The Electoral Process. Elections have played a major role in the working of India's democracy. Election is a medium to elect representatives. Election brings change in power through peaceful means. Different political parties get a chance to rule. Due to elections, changes are seen in government policies. We expect that the representatives should be efficient, honest, and trustworthy, and they should respect the opinion of people. The electoral process should also be free, fair, and reliable. To ensure that, the Constitution of India has made provision for an independent election commission to administer the election process in India. Next is, what is representation? Modern democracy is a representative democracy. In a democracy, it is not possible to involve the entire population in the decision making process. This resulted in the starting of the practice of electing some people on behalf of entire population as representatives who would run the government. The representatives who form the government are expected to be responsible to the people and give preference to the welfare of the people. The Election Commission of India and the state level state election commissions conduct all important elections in our country. The entire process of elections, from declaring the date of elections to the declaration of results, is carried out under the direction and control of Election Commission. The election process is an inseparable component of a comprehensive democratic process. Election Commission. In India, the Election Commission is central to the process of elections. Article 324 of the Indian Constitution has established this autonomous body, which consists of one Chief Election Commissioner and two other commissioners. The President appoints the election commissioners. The Chief Election Commissioner cannot be removed from his post easily or on account of any political reasons. This is necessary so as to preserve the independence of Election Commission. The Election Commission does not have a separate staff. Government officers, teachers, and other employees help the Election Commission to execute the process of elections. Sukumar Sen was the first Chief Election Commissioner after independence. In 1921, Sen was selected for Indian Civil Services under the British rule. He was given the charge of the Election Commissioner after the Election Commission was established in 1950. Mr. Sen efficiently handled the responsibility of the Election Commission in extremely adverse conditions. Now we move on to the functions of Election Commission. The first point, preparing the voters list. Every Indian citizen who has completed 18 years of age has a right to vote. To exercise the right to vote, citizens' name must be in the voters list. It is the responsibility of the Election Commission to prepare the list of eligible voters, update the existing voters list, and include the names of new voters. The Election Commission has the authority to issue identity cards to the voters. Now, second point, decide the timetable and the program of elections. The conduct of elections is entirely the responsibility of the Election Commission. The Election Commission decides when to conduct elections and in how many stages to hold elections in every state. Now, third is scrutiny of the applications of candidates. After the election dates are declared, every political party selects the candidates to contest elections. Some candidates contest the elections independently without the support of any political party. Candidates of political parties as well as independent candidates have to fill the applications which include the information about their own self. The Election Commission scrutinizes all the applications and allows the eligible candidates to contest the elections. Now, fourth point, give recognition to political parties. We have a multi-party system in our country. New parties continue to be formed. Split in the parties results in the formation of new parties. All political parties are required to be recognized by the Election Commission. Election Commission also has a right to de-recognize any political party. The Election Commission also allots election symbols to the political parties. And the fifth one is to resolve any disputes relating to elections. The Election Commission has the responsibility of resolving any disputes that may arise regarding elections. Accordingly, to declare any candidate as disqualified or conduct re-election in a particular constituency is the responsibility of the Election Commission. Next is Shyam Sharan Negi from Himachal Pradesh was the first voter of India. He exercised his right to vote on 25th October 1951 in Lok Sabha elections. And the next is restructuring of the constituency. The total number of members in Lok Sabha is 543. How are these members elected? Every member represents one constituency. It means there are 543 constituencies of Lok Sabha. Creating constituencies is the responsibility of the Delimitation Commission of Election Commission. The Delimitation Commission does not succumb to any pressure while restructuring the constituencies.